Meanwhile, the CBSE 2025 results are out for all boards in India, with the Jharkhand board results being announced today, being the last to join. The CBSE Class 10 board results were announced earlier in May. And Arav Malhotra from Greater Noida has scored a perfect 500 out of 500, taking the topper spot. Overall, 93.66% students passed in the exam. Girls surpassed boys yet again. In the ICSE boards, 99.09% students have passed, with 84 boys and 99.3% girls passing. Well, the pass percentage of students across all boards has seen a significant rise from the past year's data, with girls predominantly scoring over boys. And we have now Rishi Sankhala, a student joining us on the broadcast. He scored 98.2%. His mother Rekha Sankhala is also with us live from Jaipur, Rajasthan. Welcome. Thank you both for joining us today. And congratulations to you, Rishi, and also congratulations to you as well, Rekha ji.
Thank you, sir.
Rishi, let me begin by asking you about how you felt when you first got your percentage, your result. What was the feeling? Where did you see it? How did you see it? Tell us about it.
Sorry, sir, I couldn't hear it properly because of...
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
I was trying to ask you about when you got to know your result and from whom. Tell us about how happy you were when you got to know you scored 98.2%.
Sir, I can't hear you properly.
Okay, we'll try and reconnect with you, Rishi. Stay with us. Let me join Saurish Bihani at this point. He has scored 99.6%. Saurish, congratulations to you and very well done on this high percentage. Saurish, can you hear me? Okay, I think we've lost Saurish's connection. But let me try and bring in Gurveer Juneja. Gurveer Juneja has scored 99% marks. He's also with us on the broadcast. Gurveer, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
How does it feel, to know that you have scored such a high percentage?
Obviously, it's a really good feeling, and I'm, of course, really proud. But also somewhere I feel that I could have done a little bit better in a few subjects, but that's kind of subjective. But yeah, I'm overall really happy.
You've scored 99%, but you still feel you could have done better. That means you wanted 100%?
No. So in maths and science, I did one silly error each. So I could have, got it up a little bit.
Okay. Well, you still got a chance for your 12 boards to do that. But tell us about how you got to know this news. Who told you first? How did you check it? Where were you? Were you at home? Were you at school? Tell us about that moment.
So results came on 13th May. I was not at home. I was at school. We had just got dispersal. And I just stepped out. I just checked the results on my phone, and yeah, I ran. I screamed. It was a wonderful feeling, obviously.
Yes. Okay. And where are you studying currently, if I can ask you?
I prefer not to comment on that.
Are you in Delhi or are you in another city?
In Mumbai.
You're in Mumbai. Okay. And what are your plans now next? Which subjects are you going to choose for your 11th and 12th? What are your plans ahead?
So I've taken PCM with the aim of getting into an IIT or equally respected institute, of course. So yeah, I've taken science, PCM.
Okay, science and PCM is what you're taking. Okay, tell us about your routine, Gurveer. What was the routine that you adopted to score this high percentage? I think it's important for you to share your story so that others can learn from you.
Yeah, so it's been like a mix of everything for me. I used to study like maybe 3 hours at a stretch, take some time, like a detox, look at my screen, just watch some YouTube or, maybe watch a movie or something, then do some time pass, have some physical activity. I used to do a lot of jogging and play football, and then get back to studies, do another 3 hours at a stretch, and then call it a day. Of course, there's a lot of other activities. I used to meet up with my friends. I like traveling. So yeah, I did a lot of stuff other than studies, but the main focus was really studies during the time.
Okay. So you've of course focused on your studies, but as you're telling us, you've done a lot of other stuff as well.
Yes.
to help clear your mind, of course, and obviously allow you to focus more when you're studying, I'm sure. But tell us about, how your parents and teachers have reacted to this news, and what kind of role did they play, for you as well while you were preparing for your boards?
So I don't think words are enough to explain and describe the role that your support group plays in such an event. So obviously the teachers they've been like all they've been there for me since day one, since the day I joined this Anpodar school, and yeah, it's been very supportive, and they were very like they pushed you to achieve your maximum, and they got the best potential out of me. Family has also been there for me whenever I needed it the most, constant source of motivation, and of course the friend circle. I was lucky enough to have a really good bunch of friends, so yeah, I'm very thankful.
What was all of their reactions yesterday? Your friends, your family, your teachers.
I think they were quite shocked, and in a pleasant way, of course, because even I myself didn't expect 99. And yeah, so it's like initial shock, then wow, congrats.
Yes. Have you topped your school?
Yeah, of course.
You're the
They
school
also
topper.
quite happy, please.
Amazing. I'm sure they are. What's your favorite subject? Which subject do you like the best, and which subject have you done the best in?
So I've done the best in French, and I would say that as a subject in 10, I like English the most, English and SST the most, and I've not taken either of those subjects, like I've not taken SST in 11.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
so I've scored the highest in French and computers, 100 each, yeah, either of the two. And yeah, my favorite subjects are SST and English.
okay. You obviously want to get into an IIT, as you were telling us earlier. You want to start preparing for that. You're taking up PCM, of course. What's the future looking like for you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
So I'm really interested in aviation. Like I'm an avid plane spotter as well. So I want to go into the aviation industry, and I want to pursue a degree in aeronautics. That's that.
Amazing. In India or abroad, or?
Currently, it looks like undergrad in India, but no one knows what the future really holds.
Okay, amazing. Well, so good to hear that, of course, from you, Gurveer. And
Thank you
stay
so
with
much,
us.
sir.
Let me try and also rope in other guests if I can. I believe Rishi has joined us now again, and Rekha. Are you able to hear me now, Rishi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, congratulations to you. Tell us about how it feels to score 98.2%.
Sir, it feels so good to achieve such a great percentage. I, me, my friends, my parents, my teachers, all were so happy to hear about it. Um, Sir, and it does not require a lot of studies like anyone can expect that like constant studies all day, but um, but with some studying, some playing, we can manage it and get a good score.
Yes. When did you find out yesterday? Who did you find out from, and what was that moment like?
Sorry, sir, you can hear me.
When did you find out your result, and from whom did you find out? What was that moment?
So the result came out on 13th May.
Yeah.
So previous trend, CBSE released class 12 result first at 12 approx 12 p.m. Then me and all of my friends were excited as we were in school that in some hours our result is also going to be declared. So I was alone at home, and I was constantly refreshing my computer screen to check whether result came or not. So the moment result came, so I checked it and I was overjoyed with happiness that I got such a good score. I was expecting 96 to 97%, but I got 98%.
Yes.
So it was a great experience for me.
Have you topped your school?
Sorry?
Have you topped your school? Are you the
Yes,
school
sir.
topper?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Which subject have you done the best in, and which is your favorite subject?
I have done best in Sanskrit and AI. Sanskrit was not one of my favorite subjects, but still I have done great in it. I have got 100 out of 100 in Sanskrit.
Great.
And my favorite subjects were maths and science.
Okay.
I got 98 in science and 96 in maths.
What are your
I don't know if the marks have been like deducted by teacher in maths. So I'm thinking probably I'll give it for revaluation or something.
Okay, you want to do better. You've scored 98.2%, but you want to do better. Fair enough. What are your plans ahead now? What plans for 11th and 12th? What subjects are you going to be taking?
So I have decided to choose commerce stream for 11th and 12th as I have interest in finance and like tax and so I aim to become chartered accountant in future and also do some course of financial analysis.
Okay, so you want to become a CA, and you are also interested in a course in finance as well as what you're telling us. Amazing. In India or abroad?
Sir, I think I will be in India, but who knows?
Okay, yes. But Rishi, also tell us about what your routine was like. Because it's important for you to share that so others can learn from you. How was your routine while you were preparing for your boards?
So till half yearly, I wasn't serious about studies. I was getting like 91%. But after half yearly, when my scores were very less than I expected, I decided that I have to study hard to get a good score in boards. So after half yearly, I studied, strengthened my weak topics, and the subjects I didn't like, I studied them a lot. So in pre-boards, my score improved. I got 95%, and in boards, after constant efforts, I got 98%.
Yes. What was the role of your parents, your teachers?
My teachers and my parents were extremely happy on hearing because they have done an essential role in these high scores. Like my teachers, I could call or message them anytime to they would solve any doubts. So my teachers also played an important.
Yes. Rekha ji, let me get you in here. Tell us about how happy you were when you got this news about your son's brilliant score.
Yes, sir, I was also very happy and feel proud that he got a 98.2%, and teachers played a very important role. They are always ready to help her, help him, and he also did a very hard work for the result.
Yes. For you, were you expecting this? Were you surprised? Were you expecting this? And, tell us about your role and how supportive you were, what kind of advice you gave him through this routine while he was preparing.
As a parent, we are always here for our kids, and we take care for their diet plan also. I manage it.
It's important to eat properly. They shouldn't ignore their food, as you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. And were you strict with him, or you would allow him to do things other than studies, to go and play or be with his friends? Were you strict with him, or would you allow him to do other stuff apart from studies?
I'm strict to a parent. I'm very different to him.
Okay. Have you encouraged him to get into finance, or is this something that he's decided himself? Tell us about his future.
So whatever he decided, we are with him. He decided himself.
Okay, nice. And after he scored 98.2%, have you taken him out for his favorite meal or an ice cream?
Yes, sir. I was also expecting 96 and 97%, but he got 98.2%. That's a very happy moment for all of us. All the family members were very happy. And
Okay.
yes, we enjoyed the moment a lot.
Okay, great. Okay, we have Sorish Bihani also with us now. Sorish Bihani has scored 99.6%. Big congratulations to you. Tell us about that moment when you found out. How was it?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity today. And I was already expecting above 95%. But when I found this amazing result, I was overjoyed. My parents were beside me and we all celebrated. It was hands off to all the blessings of my teachers, my family, and we were overjoyed.
Yes. Sorish, did you expect 99.6% or were you also surprised at this high percentage?
Well, I was already expecting a decent score, a good score.
Yes.
But when my score was such an amazing one, I was really surprised, and it made me more happier.
Okay. Which city are you studying in?
I'm studying from Mumbai.
Okay, studying in Mumbai. Are you one of the probably the city toppers?
Yes, so CBSE doesn't release an official results list,
Yeah.
a ranking list, but probably I'm the most likely city top.
I think so.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Because you definitely obviously topped your school, but with 99.6%, I'm sure you've topped your city as well. Tell us about which subjects you've done the best in and which were your favorite subjects.
So I liked all my subjects, and but particularly I was more interested in science, maths, even the languages, and I've scored a perfect 100 score in science, English, French, IT, even almost 99 in other subjects. 1 or 2 marks have they go in social science or uh, English, but otherwise it was a wonderful score. And I'm pursuing engineering right now with maths, and I hope to get a good. I hope I'm aiming for cracking JE next and securing a seat in IIT Bombay.
Okay, great. So you're going to be taking sciences with maths.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. What do you want to be after hopefully IIT? What's the plan ahead?
So I'm aspiring computer science engineer, and I'm already quite interested in this field, and I hope to become great at it, an expert, and let's see how it goes.
Well, I'm sure you will be all the very best. But quickly, I have to ask you about your routine. How did you score 99.6%? Tell us about how this happened, what your routine was like through this year.
Well, sir, while preparing for my various exams, I started early, and I was quite regular. And the most important thing is not to give up. You should create a proper study plan, stick to it, and keep practicing under exam conditions. Keep on increasing your knowledge, quizzing, asking yourself questions, and I would spend a minimum around 2 to 3 hours per day at least for my studies with a proper time management and a schedule. Even taking breaks and maintaining a balance is important. So I would occasionally engage in sports during my free time, outdoor sports, and yeah, I organized my study space, kept my focus, and took enough sleep, had enough exercise, ate healthy, and yeah.
And of course,
Well, so,
the result
yeah.
speaks for itself. Sorish, thank you for joining us and congrats to you once again. Gauri Garg is with us live now. Gauri has scored 97.6%. Congratulations to you. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Okay, tell us about the moment when you got to know your percentage, how that was, where were you, and about what your parents and teachers' reactions were.
Okay, when the results came, I was so chill, and I didn't know when the results came. My teacher called me and she told me that you have scored 97.6% in your 10th boards. And I was having my tears of happiness. I cried. My mother cried. My parents were very happy about me. And I, at that moment, thought, yes, the milestone has been achieved.
Okay. What was your favorite subject and which subject have you done the best in?
Okay, I have scored a 3-digit score in information technology. Along with this, I scored 99 in science and 98 marks in mathematics. And currently, I have opted for PCM in my class 11, and I am an aspirant of JEE right now. So my favorite subjects were maths and science.
Okay, so you also want to crack JEE is what you're telling us. What's the future plan? What do you want to do after college?
After college, I am supposedly being an engineer in computer science branch.
Okay, you want to be an engineer and you want to specialize in computer science.
Yes.
Okay, great. Tell us also about how your routine was, Gauri. This doesn't happen overnight. It obviously takes a lot of hard work. Tell us how your routine was through this academic year.
Definitely. So I did not study for 10 to 12 hours a day. And I studied smartly, focused on understanding, revision, regular practice, and I also gave equal importance to rest and hobbies so I didn't burn out. I have been an athlete as well. I play basketball, kabaddi, and a lot of other sports along with chess. So it's not just about being focused on your studies, it should be an all rounder person. So I have been involved in debates, I have been involved in MUNs, and a lot of other co curricular activities other than my studies as well.
Okay, and which city are you based in?
So I am in Ghaziabad.
You're in
Delhi.
Ghaziabad. Have you topped your school?
Definitely.
You've topped your school. Okay, I'm sure your teachers are very happy then.
Yes, sure.
And your principal too. Yes.
Yeah.
But I have to ask you then my final question, Gauri. What makes girls do better than boys? Once again, the girls have outclassed the boys. That's what the results say. What is the secret to this?
There is no secret to your success. It is all your hard work, your smart work, and your passion and dedication towards this. Consistency is the key.
Okay, well, keep that up. Thank you very much for joining us
Thank
with
you.
your story. And of course, so many students there sharing their stories. Toppers from across the country joining us on NewsX and talking, of course, about their CBSE Class 10 result.